Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Azure Synapse DevOps Integration. This tutorial will walk you through the process of integrating Azure Synapse with DevOps practices to improve collaboration and efficiency. First, let's start with the basics. Azure Synapse is a cloud-based analytics service that allows you to integrate and analyze data from various sources. DevOps, on the other hand, is a set of practices that combines software development and operations to improve the speed and quality of software releases. To integrate Azure Synapse with DevOps, you need to set up a few key components. First, create an Azure DevOps project and a Git repository to store your Synapse code. Then, install the Azure Synapse extension for Azure DevOps, which will allow you to deploy and manage your Synapse resources. Next, create a Synapse workspace and link it to your Azure DevOps project. This will enable you to deploy your Synapse code from your Git repository to your Synapse workspace. You can also use Azure pipelines to automate the deployment process and ensure that your code is thoroughly tested before it is deployed. One of the key benefits of Azure Synapse DevOps integration is the ability to use continuous integration and continuous deployment. This means that every time you make a change to your Synapse code, it will be automatically built, tested, and deployed to your Synapse workspace. Another important aspect of Azure Synapse DevOps integration is security and access control. You can use Azure Active Directory to manage access to your Synapse workspace and ensure that only authorized users can make changes to your code. In terms of best practices, it's essential to use version control to track changes to your Synapse code and collaborate with other team members. You should also use automated testing to ensure that your code is thoroughly tested before it is deployed. To get started with Azure Synapse DevOps integration, follow these steps. Create an Azure DevOps project and Git repository. Install the Azure Synapse extension. Create a Synapse workspace and link it to your Azure DevOps project. Then, use Azure pipelines to automate the deployment process and ensure that your code is thoroughly tested before it is deployed. By following these steps and best practices, you can improve collaboration and efficiency, and ensure that your Azure Synapse resources are properly managed and secured. This will enable you to focus on analyzing and gaining insights from your data, rather than managing the underlying infrastructure.